us is not what's generally normal for the average person. So when we say we're having a good day or we're having a normal day or something like that, it's usually subpar to somebody else's standards. Why is this now not lit up? No, it still works. Okay, maybe it only shows it with this. Okay, it only shows with that. Well, that's a little change that I'm not cool with. I liked being able to see that it was on. I need to go get... Actually, do I have it on me? No, I've got the impact driver. Anyway. Oops. Give me that. Yeah, anyway. Basically, like, our standard day is, like... is already... what do you call it? Starting as, like, a harder degree, or whatever. Harder default, perhaps. What it kind of is like. I don't know. By this time, like, stage of my life, I'm pretty used to it. Oh yeah, that's right, I want to set up these fuckers. What was I gonna do with them? I was gonna put them on the edge of the, I was gonna put them on the edge of the thing, but I could set it up that when they run into it. I've only got 2 of them. Okay, I'll take that down with me. I've got some cobblestone and stuff. I should really repair part of the wall, but I'll take these. Take that, take them. More cement. Did I bring the nail gun? Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay, so I've got the nail gun. She could do with eating. Alright. I could definitely do with giving her some medicine if she's going to keep walking through that thing. So currently the electronics are off, which is great. And I've got a chance to go around and quickly, like, zip around and, like, fix some stuff up. Now, I've got 2 choices with these turrets. I can sit them here and have them facing out the door and hopefully take out a bunch of things. I should get XP from the turrets. Or, alternatively, I could set them up to sit 1 panel back past this wall here. And shoot things as they come up the thing, which would shoot them up until a point where they cannot shoot them anymore, in which case they would go into the trapped area. There's a small chance that they may choose to jump onto the turret out here if that's the case, but it wouldn't be a bad spot to do it. So I didn't bring down the cobblestone block, unfortunately, but I did bring down blocks of sorts. So let me onto this wall. Preferably not on the barbed wire. Oh. Or not at all. You good, love? Where are you? Oh, over there. No. Get that one out. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I saw your drinking stream, too. You and that fucking fuzzball. And The Sims, too. I was awake for like a couple of very, very minute times over the weekend. But that was pretty interesting. Like, I was so tired. I was trying to watch and I'm like, I kept having to like close out just to shut my eyes and shit for a bit. But it's still quite fun. That's not the same direction. There we go. Okay, fix those up. The buzzball was so gross. Yeah, you seem to be struggling with it. I thought it was also pretty funny with the whole chugging thing as well. That was pretty amusing. Because, yeah, I was just like quietly spectating. But yeah, whenever you get like a gross alcoholic drink, generally speaking, like, obviously if it's something you paid for or if you're trying to like not waste something or whatever, like the best way to deal with it is to just kind of like, I guess, gulp down that shit. So that then you don't have to like taste it for more than like 1 mouthful, realistically, or like a little bit of aftertaste. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that, like, as you said, you had issues with like the concept of like skull in a drink and stuff. And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that like struggles with the concept of like, you know, basic thoughts like that. Because like, not so much with like the drinks sort of thing, or skull in a drink or whatever, because like I'm somebody that used to go to like a gym and I'd have like a 1 liter drink bottle of water and I'd literally like drink down that whole fucking thing in like a breath, and then I'd turn around, like I'd have just filled it up at a drink fountain or whatever. Somebody else will be like fixing up their drink bottle or whatever, and I'll turn back around like as soon as they're done and be filling mine up again and drink like another half a liter kind of thing. Like, You know, so like drinking things aren't a problem for me, but like other stuff has been. And I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm not the only one. So I don't know how you swallow with like your mouth open. I don't know. I guess like the best way to practice that is maybe like get like a glass of water, for instance, and just try swallowing the water with your mouth still fully open. Like tilt your head back so you're less likely to like fucking just slosh it everywhere, and just attempt to just swallow, like take swallows of it while your mouth is still open. That's really the best way to practice that. Fuck knows why I know that, but I used to just bored entertainment. That's really all it is. Hey Mup, what are you up to? I see you wiggling at me. But yeah, as far as like the drinking stuff down like that, when I had the drink bottle I got at the moment doesn't allow me to do it, but my old drink bottle, I used to be able to squeeze the bottle as I was inhaling the water, basically, and all it was just kind of like, I don't know, I might be a strange fish of a creature anyway, because I can kind of breathe at the same time as I drink and eat. So, like, I might be special in that degree. But, yeah, I used to, like, just squeeze the drink bottle as I was, like, drinking it down and stuff, and therefore I could drink, like, the liter of water in, like, a breath or so, you know? So, that's a bit of me. So they're probably like the real fresh fish. I don't know. I don't know how else to best describe it, but, like, I think, like, because all the time I used to spend at the gym, and, you know, when you do some kind of exercises where you're just fucking ripping, like, thirsty and stuff, and you just got to get that fucking water, like, yeah, all of a sudden oxygen is slightly less important than the water, you know? Apparently making lunch. Food is important. Oh, yeah. Generally speaking, food is important. Curious what you're making for lunch. Is it you're not beating the acrylic doesn't breathe? I know, right? I know. This is why I have the acrylic doesn't breathe allegations in the first place. It's because, like, between talking while inhaling, exhaling and stuff like that doesn't help my case. And then also the ability to fucking breathe while I drink and stuff doesn't help. Mind you, I can't just like randomly sit there and like drink and breathe. It's not like a fucking unconscious thing. Like it's something I actually have to pay attention to, kind of thing. But yeah, I really do think that it's come from like just the sheer amount of time that I spent going to the gym and just being like, you know, I don't know, being thirsty after like an exercise or something like that and being like, I need water. Because I don't know, I'm not a big like general sipper of water when I exercise. I tend to find like I get a stitch if I do that shit. So I used to find if I just waited to the end and then just basically like chug down whatever I could, it just made it so much better. Now, I don't know if I brought enough wood for this. I think I did. Maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a couple in here that I've broken. But yeah, I don't know. I thought you did alright. I know you tried to, like, drink your drink towards the end there. And then, yeah, I came back a little while later. I had, like, a little rest, and I came back. And, yeah, at that point you were like, I don't know, a little bit gone. It was kind of funny. I think all up in here should be mostly fine. Yeah, that one as well. Okay, I think everything else apart from... They definitely destroyed a lot of the spikes back here somehow. Yeah, alcohol hit when I was singing to Sims 2 loading screen for like a solid 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I saw that. Because like I'm like, I wonder if you know that that's not loading like at all, or that it's probably not going to load. Because yeah, that one guy was also saying that as well, and I'm like, you seem like you're in a happy place. It doesn't really matter at this point. Probably unrelated to Eminem somehow. What? Oh, probably related to Eminem somehow. Look, my cousin would love it if I was, because she's like a huge fan of him. But it would also probably make her related, essentially. But yeah, I don't know. Welcome in, Shadow. I've heard of some of Eminem's tales with that sort of stuff. It's pretty crazy. Okay, I got the 2 things up there, and I've got to get the turret thing in there. So I'm just like la la la. Well, So the chat's just like, it's broken, need to close it. Yeah, you were way out of it at that point. Mind you, to be fair, and to some degree, I am like genuinely like relatively shitting myself about the concept of doing a karaoke stream later in the year. Because you guys obviously managed to tick that one off the list. And like I said, some of the stuff that was on that list was kind of like just for the sake of like having something on the list. And so to have like all this stuff that I will have to do, like, as I said, like I will do it because you guys, I had it on the list and it's been redeemed and stuff. But I'm like, oh man, am I going to be absolutely fucking packing it around about that time? Stretch and hydrate and posture check. I'm already sitting up pretty good. I will have my hydrate and stuff. Hold on. I have to keep telling myself this is only a 3-hour stream because my brain's kind of like, oh god, we're going for like another 8 hours and it's gonna be like another 8 hours plus of editing and shit. I will get that stretch. After stream ended, I bent over to put my dog and almost fell over. Oh yes, that's right, gravity. Gravity does exist even when you're drinking. It's a hilarious like thing that isn't like straight up obvious in the moment. It's so funny. It's like, yeah, that's pretty normal, I feel like. I don't know if this is gonna stay up, but I'm gonna try. And your dog must be hella cute if you fell so hard. Oh man, yeah, Jaylee, you should definitely like next time you're like with your dog, it's just be like, I feel for you. It's like, your dog won't get it, but like, it'll feel the love and stuff, so it'll be fine. I don't know how best to get up here. Maybe from the other side. I'll concrete it up on both sides from the outside. That'd be smarter to do. So your body is still set to Billathon mode. It is a little bit, because like, I definitely didn't get a hell of a lot of sleep over the weekend. Like, I definitely crashed out a couple of times where I kind of like sort of passed out instead of like being ready to fall asleep. And I was like, oh, I just need to lay down for a moment. I'm just like sore. So I'd go to like lay down and then I'd fall asleep. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't usually happen. So yeah, that was a bit of a thing. But also, yeah, there was a little bit of like, I guess like mental hurdles to get over as well today with starting stream, with the view that like my body's like, shit, it's gonna be like 8 hours before I can get up and walk around, do stuff. Then it'd be like, you know, another 8 hours before I can like chill out and stuff. And yeah, it's not like that. It's only 4 hours and I can chill out and stuff. I don't know if you're gonna fit up here. Like I said, I want to try. Worst case scenario is I could put it up on that. But if they break the wall, there's nothing I could do about it. I may have to put it up on that, realistically. We're a little out of it. Yeah. She's tiny, so basically like touching the floor. Yeah, she's basically a nano dog. It could float up here, but that's not really safe for it. It'll break as soon as it goes. This must be facing outwards, which sucks because now I've added like a solid piece. Okay. I kind of want to do, I want to copy that. Oh, is that floating up by a bit? I don't really want that to be floating. Maybe we just put it on like a solid box. Sweet Jesus, Jaylee. I'm guessing that is floating, isn't it? Oh shit. I don't mind it being here. I don't mind it only being one. I'm gonna make sure you're awake. I'm pretty well awake. Like I said, I'm just a little frustratedly tired because I did wake up at like 11 a.m. which that might be too high. 11 a.m. considering that, you know, I stream in the evening over midnight and stuff is kind of a shit time to wake up and stay awake. Like sleeping confirmed. I mean, I got a little bit of sleep. I definitely didn't get enough. I would have preferred to have been like genuinely asleep the whole entire weekend. Like genuinely unconscious the whole weekend would have been great. That should be high enough, I hope. I think they're going to break that or it's not. I can find out. So, it's Monday, so anger the caffeine combat sleepiness. What? It's anger and caffeine combat sleepiness. How is anger supposed to combat sleepiness? I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm generally not like a very aggravated person, for the most part. Also welcome in, Andre and Joke. Let me just connect this up to here. Hopefully this will help. I guess I gotta put ammo in it, which I did not really bring down. I don't know if I've got more up top or not, but let's put that in it for the moment. What will it do? Strangers and zombies. Okay, can I see a camera preview? I've got to put power to it, but this is fine for the moment, so this will do it. They're more like hibernating. I mean, like I said, I tried. Is that acrylic in a piece? Shut up. I almost put up some kind of fucking Uruguay thing over the weekend, and I'm like, no, it's going to make it seem like I'm passing away. And I'm like, I better not do that. I don't know. I think I was going to say it's my time or something. I was like, no, that's right. I was going to put that. I was going to be like, it's time or something like that when I was like about to like peace out to sleep. And I'm like, no, everybody's going to think I'm just dying at this point, which could be pretty fair at that point in time because of like how tired I'd been. I kind of need to like power these so I can look at where they're aiming and shit, but I also don't want them powered for getting back in. But I haven't put many spikes up because I kind of want to fight the fight with these. I can. To get down on this. Having this here is a bit of a mistake, but I don't care. It'll be fine for the moment. Let me get out of the way a bit. Oops. Get out of it. What did I miss there? Get off me, bug. Hold on. What the fuck are you? God, I can't go a bloody stream without having some kind of a bug crawling all over me. I swear it. Anyway, it's probably very nice. No anger within. Yeah, I don't know. I apparently have like disturbingly good patience and shit. Like, I'm a little bit concerned about the upcoming 8-hour Never stream because if I don't get past where I'm stuck, that's literally like that's going to be like another 8 hours of like genuine like patience benchmarking. As you guys, oh shit, don't back on that. As you guys already sort of saw with it once. Which way does this go? Hold on. Good, the thing behind me broke. That should be the right direction. There we go. And if you could take that ammo, that'd be great. There we go. There will come a day when everyone sleeps, but not this day. You can skip that section in the menu. It has an option. Oh, it does have an option. I know. Doesn't mean I'm going to use it. I did say that I'm going to give it the full 8 hours with that tree. And only then, if I can't make it through then, I'll consider skipping it after that stream. But not a moment beforehand. So, yeah. So no skipping only tree. Look, we have a tree emote. Not for that reason, but I feel like it's pretty fucking valid that I have a tree emote. It basically will be a tree stream, so it'll be a little bit different anyway, because like I'm probably gonna have like reduced talking or some crap like that set up, just because it was a rhythm thing. Like it took me too long to realize it was a rhythm thing, but essentially the concept was that it needs me to focus in on what do you call it, when it's timing to the music and shit. So as long as I can like keep up with the pacing and be a little bit ahead of it, I figure I'll either get it right eventually or I'll fluke it. One of the two. And then I've just got to hope that it fucking saves it. But I would really like to actually get past it. I'd genuinely like to just get up there on my own without having to do any kind of skipping, without having to mess around, lose like heaps of hours to it. Mate, you shouldn't be fucking coming up here. I don't know where I got a feral from. I don't know how I got you then. No skipping, only tree. Well, tree stream instead of skipping. What? Anyway, so pause, move, fall asleep. Yeah, I'm sure Fiken's still very excited about the stream. Look, I would like to be able to explore much more of the game. I think that the game itself is very cool, and I do want to see it. But I also don't want to take a shortcut and just be like, oh, you know, I can't get past it, so let me just skip this part. Like, yeah, I'm sure from like a watcher perspective, boring as shit, probably absolutely paint on walls kind of levels are boring and shit. But like, from my perspective, if I get past it, that'd be nice. That'd be enjoyable. And then, you know, I get to play the game. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll still give it a good crack. I'm hoping that these guys get stuck in the zappy wall thingy here, the electric fence thing, and then I get some XP from them. That'd be really nice. Oh, mate. I've just spent like 5 hours on this section. No shame in skipping. I already spent 6 hours on that section though. And I'm committing another 8 hours to see if I can get past it, Jaylee. So, like, yeah. I got no problems with the potential concept of skipping. I would prefer to get through it on my own. It's nothing to do with, like if I was worried about, like, what people thought, I probably would have quit out within, like, the first 20 minutes out of pure embarrassment and been like, oh, I'll do this in my own time and stuff. But, like, no, I just genuinely want to see what's up the top of the tree. I genuinely want to get up there and find out and explore it and stuff. Like, I figure I should be able to do it. It's not really a game that I have a lot of that kind of stuff. So I'm not surprised that I'm shit at it. Like, I fully accept I'm absolutely crap at it. But that's not the main part of the game. That's like a side part of the game. And it is still somewhat fun, so no worries, Andre. What's that? Let's just admire Acrylic for being I'm gonna focus commitment and sheer fucking will. Okay, I almost made a whole selection of memes during like this whole fucking thing, right? I wanted to make a John Wick one. I wanted to make a, you know, the what's it that thing It Scares Me meme about like Vikings pause during the 7 days fucking event. There was a heap of things I wanted to make memes of, and yeah, I'm like, I was too tired to like get them done during it, and I'm like, hopefully somebody else gets the idea and feels the same about it anyway, so I don't have to worry. I don't know if I connected that one, actually. Maybe I didn't. Hold on, give me that. These should all work. Hold on, are you connected or not? No, I did connect it. Okay, so long as that doesn't break, it should be fine. I'm literally making you a meme as we speak. Alright. Yeah, no, literally the John Wick one. Like, I thought about, like, there was 2 things I thought about. Was I considered getting the video clip one where the guy's, like, explaining to, like, his son and stuff about, like, the pencil and how he's, like, a man of, like, commitment and focus and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, superimposing, like, my own words, like, acrylic and woman of and stuff like this. Like, and just, like, inserting, like, the words and stuff and just putting, like, a picture of my avatar. Just looking, like, super happy. Like, and then, like, sections of, like, the video of me, like, failing at never and stuff. And just be like, yeah, this is legitimately just how I play. And stuff, and I'm like, I just didn't have the energy during the thing. And then and I thought of it as more of like the actual meme itself, you know, like actually just getting like a flat template sort of thing and like covering over, like blacking over like where it says like John Wick's like a man of commitment, focus, sheer fucking will and stuff like that, and being like a prolix woman of, and then just like the rest of it and stuff. And I'm like, again, like, I just didn't have enough time during the event. Hold on, I gotta stand up. One of my legs is just doing a weird thing. Hold on. I can't tell if my shorts are pinching my leg or if my leg's pinching my leg. I don't know what's going on with that. Don't ask me how to explain that. Use your imagination. It's like the time where I was like biting the underside of my tongue. My body gets creative, Orion. It's flexible in ways we can't explain. So I've got like enough of this ammo. Should be good. Was it instead of a pencil part just saying she once climbed a tree for 12 fucking hours, the same goddamn tree? Yeah, basically. But the thing is, like, when I was playing all the older games, you know, Serious Sam? Serious Sam was a really big reference to like where all that started though, because like I know Snipe got to see heaps of it. I don't know how many of you actually got to see, oh yeah, I gotta turn this on, got to actually see the section with Serious Sam with the running of the bulls, because the here we go, the running of the bulls section in Serious Sam has, actually, I'll defend this side. It doesn't have as much ammo. It had, what do you call it? Just thousands of, like, the bull skeleton creatures spawn in. And I remember when I was younger, not figuring out how to do the thing. I didn't figure out that I was supposed to just go straight into next area and close the door and then use the bombers to assist me. So what I ended up doing is I ended up using up every piece of ammo I had and fighting every single skeleton out in the gauntlet. And I do not know how I did it. I know that I mostly used my pistols. I did a lot of dodging. I got really, oh mate, I got really fucking good at it. And yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of XP coming off this. Do I have points and traps? That's a damn good question, isn't it? Probably not. No, let me just put one in. That's not the right one. I think I need it in that one, but it's better than nothing. Maybe. That was 207 XP. Let's give it a ticket. You guys go down too. Yeah, anyway. So, I don't know how I did it specifically, but I know that I had a lot of patience, even back as a kid. And I know I sat there and I killed all the skeleton things just as, like, running around, kiting around them, fighting them over and over and over again. So I know I did the thing. I know I had the patience to do the thing. I just don't remember. I don't remember the finer details of it because, like, it was almost a genuine nightmare. Turrets sound like someone, they're banging on a metal sheet. Yeah, I can't do anything about the turret, sorry. I wanted to implore them in this. Oh, they're getting at a distance. Oh, they're supposed to be getting them as they come up. Actually, that's not a bad idea if they do get inside, because these will run out of ammo eventually. They've only got like 300 odd in them. Right. So I'm supposed to be getting XP from this. I want to see... I don't know if they're killing them. I want to see if I get the XP, because they should come up and they should get electrocuted as well. So... But yeah, I figure if I took on that shit with Serious Sam, there's no wonder why, like, playing through that section of Never was enjoyable to me. It's interesting how these are working now, because usually they stay fixated. Maybe because I didn't force them to stay fixated. Could go prepare for work. Catch you next time. No worries. I'm glad you got a chance to, like, come by, catch up. I could probably actually sit in the room at the moment, to be fair. Let's do the thing. Oh, he did get in here. Now, my electric thing should be on. I should see them get electrocuted as they come in, and I shouldn't have to really worry about most of this. They sound like they're getting dead outside. I'm not really seeing XP popping up for me. Hello. Oh, you crawled under it. Oh, you sneaky cunt. Okay, I'm getting XP from the traps. This traps. I'm not getting it from the turrets. That's a bit of bullshit. Down, love. Not that worried about this guy and making it all the way in. I shouldn't actually have to worry too much about this. I should be able to stand in my little room now. I never had the intention to stand in here level with them, but now that I've got the electricity, unless they crawl in here, I should be fine. Let's have a look. I'm obviously not going to get a level, and for some reason I don't have my learning elixir. I guess I never got any. I mustn't have got them before the event. As long as these guys don't get too close, I'm not too worried about it. I'm getting quite a lot of... I'm getting a good amount of XP from this. I'm not getting, like, you know, Super Blood Moon XP or anything. I don't like that he's crawling over there. What I wanted to look at was... Mate. The fuck off the podium. You did good to get through. So if they crawl... That's pretty interesting. I thought I put it pretty low. I thought I put it shin high. put it low with the view that they crawl nowadays, and it would get them if they crawled in here. It will get to a point where this is too much and they will start getting through. But it sounds pretty peaceful. I mean, that one's not working, obviously. It's run out, which means this one's only got like probably 30 odd more